Dear students, this is 12th Zoology video class, Higher Secondary, second year, chapter 4, Principles of Inheritance and Variation, part 4. Part 4. Last video class, we have seen what is RH factor and what is Fisher and Ray's hypothesis, and also we have seen what is Wiener hypothesis. The next topic we are going to see is incompatibility of RH factors. Incompatibility of RH factors or erythroblastosis fetalis. Erythroblastosis fetalis. So this is very important one. Just listen carefully. So here, what do you mean incompatibility? Incompatibility means mismatching, not equal, not same. That is we call as a incompatibility. Here we are going to see RH incompatibility has great significance in childbirth. So this RH incompatibility, RH mismatching has play an important role during childbirth. If a woman is RH negative, if a woman is RH negative and a man, a woman means a mother is RH negative and man is one RH positive. Man means father. Man means father. So here man is the one RH positive. The fetus may be RH positive. That is a fetus means the child. The child which develop the embryo, that is we call as a fetus. They have RH positive. That is the father's blood group. Father's blood group. So mothers having RH negative group, whereas father is having RH positive, whereas the child which grows in the mother's womb, in the mother's uterus and the mother's womb, that is that child have RH positive, belongs to father RH positive, having inherited to the factor from fathers. That's what I explained to you. Inherited means a transfer from father to child. That's RH positive. The RH negative mother become sensitized by carrying RH positive fetus within a body. What they say here, once if the mother is negative, the child is positive in the mother's uterus, what happens? The mothers become sensitized. Sensitized means become uneasy. The mother's blood become uneasy. That's what they say here, sensitized. By carrying RH positive child within our body. So what happens next here? Due to damage of blood vessels or during childbirth. When does the blood vessels getting damaged? During childbirth, during delivery time. At the time, the mother's immune system recognize. The mother's immune system recognize means find out. The mother's immune system find out the RH antigens and gets sensitized. When they become sensitized means during delivery time, the blood vessels of the mothers of the child, they just cut off. During that time, the mother's child, it's RH negative, they sensitize. They find uneasy by sensitizing the RH positive of the child group. Okay, that's what they say. They sensitize the mother, produce RH antibodies. During that time, what happens? The RH negative, the mothers have that RH negative mothers are, they produce one type of antibodies against whom? Against the child. That antibodies are IgG, immunoglobulin gamma type. That is we call as IgG. This IgG again will come future chapter. You'll see. So that the mothers, since the mothers are the Rh negative are sensitized with the Rh positive of fetus, the mother's blood they produce antibodies. That antibodies whole name only called as IgG type, which are small and can cross placenta and enter the fetal circulations. When they'll enter during delivery times, the blood are mixed, which one the mother's blood as well as the child blood are mixed during that time. That antibodies which produced from mothers as IgG type, they enter in the fetal circulations. Fetal circulation means a child circulation they enter. By that time, the mothers get sensitized and produce anti-D bodies. Anti-D antibodies. The child is delivered. The child is delivered. So here during that time, what happens? The child blood and it's a fetus blood and mother's blood both are getting mixed. During that time, the child they they receive the blood from the mother's. That's Rh negative. The child, the Rh negative mother also they receive blood from child that's Rh positive. And they become as the mothers get sensitized and produce anti-D antibodies. Okay, and the child is delivered. So this is the few informations. Further we'll continue. Usually, no effects are associated with exposure of the mother's Rh positive antigens during the first childbirth. Even though the RH factors means the negative and positive, that is because of RH factors. That's what we have seen. RHD if it is there means, RHD if it is there means that is we say as a positive. RHD is not there means that is we say as a negative. That is because of negative and positive because of RH factors. Since the mother's RH is a positive, the child blood group is one, RH is the one negative, they become sensitized. The mothers produce antibodies, IgG type antibodies, they become sensitized, they enter the blood circulation. So these both blood are mixed. So first delivered time, first child birth, there is no effect of it. That's what they say. Usually no effects are associated with the exposure of mothers to Rh positive antigen during the first childbirth. Subsequent Rh positive children carried by the same mother. Subsequent means what? Next child, a coming child, and a second child. They also having Rh positive children. The same incidence, first child born, then after few years, the second baby are formed to the mother, the same mother. Okay, the same child, that child get the same Rh positive. The mother is always Rh negative. Mother is always Rh negative. So in that case, that is they say as a subsequent Rh positive children carried by the same mother. The same mother are just getting pregnant in the second time. During that time, if the child has Rh positive, what happens here? That's what we're going to see now. May be exposed to the antibodies produced by mother against antigens. Since that blood are mixed in the mother's, since the child blood are mixed in the mother's blood during first delivery time, they become sensitized, they produce Rh antigens. Okay, that's what they say. May be exposed to the antibodies, produce mother antigens, Rh antigen, mother against antigens. So the mother produce one against Rh antigen. The mother produce one antibodies against of antigens which presents the child. The child is a negative, child is one positive, mother is the one negative. The mother's blood they produce one type of against of Rh antigens. The antigen which are present the child is the one positive. So the mother they produce one type of antibodies against of that Rh antigens of the child. What happens here? Which are carried across the placenta into the fetal circulations. So this is happening second time, second baby. First baby does not happen anything, does not affect the child. Second same mother, they get second pregnancy. During that time, the mothers always gets Rh negative here in this case. Whereas child, they also, in case if the child also getting same blood group of the father's Rh positive, there will be some problem will occur. What is the problem? That's what we are going to see. Which are carried across the placenta into the fetal blood circulation. This causes hemolysis of fetal RBC, resulting in hemolytic jaundice and anemia. Since the mismatching of the child and mother's RH factors, that some of disease may occur. Hemolysis, the blood will become as a clotting one. The blood, due to clotting of blood, clotting of child blood, the child does not get enough amount of blood, and resulting RH hemolytic, RH resulting in destructions of RBC in the child body. Automatically, the child gets jaundice as well as anemia. So this condition is known as erythroblastosis fetalis or hemolytic disease of the newborn baby. Okay, just again I'll tell you, overview, go through that one. If the child gets positive, RH positive, child gets RH positive, mother gets RH negative, first children does not have any problem. The same problem occurs in the second children, means the child may die due to hemolytic, due to clotting of blood in the child circulations. Then less amount of blood will be there, the child will get disease, then child may die, even second baby. So the next one, what happens, are we going to prevent this erythroblastosis fetalis? Here there is a remedy for that one. If the mother is Rh negative, if mother is Rh negative and the fetus is Rh positive, anti-D antibody should be administered to the mothers at the 28th and 34th week of gestation as a prophylactic measures. Prophylactic measures means where we can reduce the further damage. Okay, occurrence of adverse event, that is because of prophylactic measures. Here what they say, first baby does not affect any disease. The same incident happened the second baby, means the second baby may undergo for blastosis, erythroblastosis, or may die also. In that case, what we can do, in the week of when the second child form, when the mother gets a second child as a second pregnancy, during that time, the week of gestation period, developing stage of child, the week of 28th and 34th, okay, where we can inject some kind of injections. That's what we are going to say. If Rh negative mothers delivers Rh positive child, then anti-D antibodies should be administered to the mother soon after delivery. So first, at the time of first delivery, the mothers should be administered. That's what they say, the anti-D antibodies after delivery. This develops first baby itself, after delivery of the first baby itself. One type of injection need to be injected to the mothers, and also 28th and 30th week of gestation period also we can apply this kind of injection to the mothers. So this develop passive immunity and prevent the formation of anti-D bodies in the mother's blood by destroying Rh fetals. Yeah. So they develop passive immunity and prevent the formations of anti-D antibodies in the mother's blood by destroying Rh fetal RBC before the mother immune system is sensitized. This has to be done whenever the woman attain pregnancy. So in this condition, whenever the woman attain pregnancy, during that time, the 28th or 35th week of gestation periods, need to inject the anti-D antibodies to compromise the immune system of the mothers to produce the IgG type. So in this way, we can prevent the preventions of erythroblastosis fetalis. This is very important one. You can go through. If you have any doubt, you can contact me. Today we have completed an important topic. That is incompatibility of Rh factors or erythroblastosis fetalis. This is very important. Go through. If you have any doubt, you can contact me. Okay, bye. Take care.